because I've not played very much this league, and we didn't give ourselves much time to do it. But uh, who knows? Could get on some kind of ridiculous run, so might as well try. And I still enjoy this deck. This has been my favorite deck of the season. Not necessarily sure it's the best, but it's been my favorite. Well, our opponent's on 5 cards. That's wild. I guess I don't want that. The game says I do want that, and I don't have a choice. I have just spilt ranch dressing everywhere. I'm trying to eat a salad. Good timing for such. Hey, who cares? Well, what is up, friendo? Assuming we find a white mana, is this a situation where I'm actually supposed to time wipe? I probably am before they have a chance to get a Nissa in play, right? Yeah, so let me clean up my mess here, so it'll take me a second. Alright, mess cleaned up. So, I'm going to assume there's some kind of ramp style deck, either the blue-green Treason or just Bant Ramp itself. I like different cards versus each of those. For the most part, I like Autumn versus some, Treachery versus some, Little Teferi Friend, this thing. And when I had the Gusts, I would bring in Gusts in a match like this. I don't have the Gusts anymore. So, take out my standards, and I'm going to take out Grazers in a match like this even. Um, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that it's unbanned on MTGO but not Arena. I did notice that Fandom tomorrow has it unbanned though, so maybe I'm wrong. I guess I'll just play this and go. Well, this has to be the better play. So they're not casting spells. They about have to have all counter spells in, I think. This party. I certainly didn't expect Nexus. At the speed that they're playing, I think they just have another Nexus. That's so bloody random because I assume that's actually very bad. I'm not really going to change anything from the play to the top or play to the board. Sounds a bit on the slow side, but I think it's a keep. Did they have a turn one land war off all 3 games? That's cool. They're just a Nexus deck. I almost can't beat these, so. Hmm. If you don't tap again, I'm pretty good, right? Oh my god, no. I just punted. No, never mind. I counted. I had the mana. Why did I think I punted? I literally counted my 8 before I played that. And it wouldn't matter. Even if I messed up, I would have been able to growth that into play. They've hit or missed Nexus of Fate with every activation, so yay us. I had the mana anyway, I counted it, but that was just still being silly of me. We did it! They had a bad draw! I just brain farted and forgot I did the math for a second. But you saw me counting them before I made the spell. I believe my grilled chicken salad's being too distracting. Hey Murph, what's up? That's hilarious. And a prime example of why I think one of those cards is not good at all. Not actually sure who cares. I guess he just assumed I had it. He didn't want to risk losing his land or something. Because they weren't dead on board, I don't think. If I had just Scapeshift, they were only dead on board to the 2. Kind of amazed that no matter what I do, I always seem to choose wrong with these lands. I played this one in case I got lucky enough to hit a green source. I could have played the Grazer too. I don't think I want that. I probably did actually want that, but who knows. I agree. I think Ego's very bad. Grazers are pretty decent. I wish there was PTQs where I lived. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, no, I'm not playing a Moto PTQ. Screw that. Well, apparently I needed a Krasis. I needed to keep that Krasis earlier. I want to try that Dino and Jun Dinos and see how it works. We're starting to draw too many lands here. Well, that's not good for me. Is this what we call good for me? I call this good for me. And escape shift. These. I kind of have a problem now, don't I? If I just scape shift, the odds of them having a Legion end the way this game's set up seems huge, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do it anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had one more blue white land. I guess I don't. Even if they have it, it's not that bad, I guess. I have a Simic Guild Gate, and I have Memorial to Genius. I should be able to rebuild. Why didn't my turn? I had two zombies that could attack, didn't I? No, 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 never mind. Never mind, I didn't. Sorry. The game's confusing and annoying. They have finality. Wow. That's not something I expected. I expected Legion's End or something, but not finality. I went ahead and cast a Grazier too, in case it is just Legion's End. I still have a blocker that might be able to save the fairy. So they're not dead, I don't think. Oh, that was a mistake. I can't actually see my lands, so there's no way I can count them here. One of the things, or one of the issues of being almost blind. Yeah, I'd rather kill the Krasis. My real question is whether I kill her Field of the Dead here or whether I wait. Pretty sure I'm going to wait. See if they found some kind of sweep effect. Yeah, I'm not going to wait anymore. I guess I can lose this game still. I didn't think I could, but it's starting to look real bad. I guess I'm supposed to not block here because this is the only deputy in my deck, or my main deck, and I may need it for whatever reason. Like if I hit a Teferi next turn, I just win. Time Mop's a decent backup, I guess. Because it gives me a deputy back for a future turn, but it's not at the moment, it's not. We're just gonna look for the kill first. Since it's keeping their priorities, I'm pretty sure this means they have Assassin's Trophy and the Deputy Detention play is just not going to work anyway. Hmm. They have an Arch out, we don't. Of course, they could just be gone. Who knows? Or maybe it's me. I'm not dropping any frames though. This is an interesting game too. I kind of Hope they stick around, though I guess I obviously can't be sad about the loss. I've lost several to this, so winning a few is kind of cool, but at the expense of our opponent, that's not cool. I don't want bad things to happen to people. Um, that was a play mistake. The only reason I did that's because they were timing out. Obviously, playing time lapse is better. So again, there's some kind of ramp deck. I think these are pretty awesome. I didn't notice Yark, but I wasn't really paying attention. So maybe they have Yark. If they have Yark, maybe I want this. But no, this hand's not good. This hand's fine. Is it bad that I kind of want to get rid of the Scapeshift? Like, they play discard spells and unmoored egos and stuff, so at least typically speaking. Obviously, don't know their exact list, but you get the gist. I want that, but I don't want it right now. What the hell, there's some kind of bug flying around my room. I may have to do battle soon. It's coming to take me away. Don't you dare fail to erasure this rejuvenator. Is it okay to play this? Just so they can't unmore ego it? Or is that just terrible? Yay! We got one. I'm so smart. Or something. Something there like. This game could almost got a lot harder. Certainly not easy by any means at the moment. Do I just jam this one now? Or do I try to wait for it to ferry? I kind of want to try to wait for Teferi, but they have so many discard that could probably just be horrendous. Yeah, we saw Reef last game, we just didn't see the Yark. I mean, I assumed, but I don't know if it changes how I sideboard anyway. The odds of them having something like a negate seem very high. Yeah, they're horrible EV. That's why I don't play them, and they're like 8 or 9 hours. Or something insane. We're in real trouble here. I like desperately need a act of treachery or whatever it's called, act of treason. I don't know what it's called, and a time warp. Eh, maybe I was just supposed to escape shift that one turn and hope. Because they're kind of going off now. No, too far behind escape shift. They brought in Immortal Sun. I considered bringing in Immortal Sun versus them. I just can't keep up with this unchecked engine. My deck's not quick enough. Hey, Blade Ogre, what's up? I don't even know what they've cast this turn. I don't know if I can play Veil. I don't see anything black. We have, what, 5 outs now to get another turn? Try to block that 3 times. It doesn't want to block. Well, that doesn't do anything. Next game. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I'm changing anything. It's kind of an important game. It's not an all-inspiring hand for sure. I have the option of making the same play this turn as I made last turn, but it didn't work out last game. I think I'm still just going to do it. I think I'd rather lock up one of these than have none. I guess it was right to do both times. They've solved a time warp this game too. We already have a Temple Garden in our hand, so. Us knowing about their time warp was a bit of a problem. Kind of an interesting turn. I want to protect this at all costs. I'm kind of worried that if I Teferi bounce this, replay this, that this will die. But I also think it's our best chance to win. And if we'd missed with Rejuvenator or I guess a few other things could have been a problem there. I exposed this to Assassin's Trophy as well, which I don't like. But that was one turn that they didn't have double blue up, and them not having double blue up felt relevant. My Kingdom for another Rejuvenator next turn. Probably takes that to win. Not a Rejuvenator. I think I want to get these off the table. I should have attacked with the zombie. That was a play mistake. They're definitely unlikely to block. They're definitely unlikely to block. That feels like a pretty big play mistake by me. I wonder if killing Archer feels better. Oh, that's a cool looking swamp. I didn't realize I played a land. I legitimately didn't realize I'd played a land. That's not good. So I get 9 tokens, 12, 13, 14, 15 tokens in. Wait, 9 tokens plus 4, 13 tokens plus this. They can block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Ouch. 9 tokens doesn't win anymore. I'm just not supposed to do this then? They're going to counterspell it at this point anyway. No, never mind. I don't really care if they counterspell it, I guess. I just need to thin my deck. I don't have any cool lands, so... legitimately can't see my lands here. I need to draw my little blue dude to have a chance. Shouldn't bother to attack with this. So I can play my Krasis for 7. Yeah, well, that's something. Excuse me. Don't really know what it is. I'm just kind of hoping the Krasis can attack for billions now. They're getting pretty close to potentially being able to figure out a way to Nexus us out. I can play this other Krasis for 7 as well and Rejuvenate on the same turn, and Deputy on the same turn. I'm feeling pretty bad right now, though. As much as we were insulting Unmoored Ego earlier, Unmoored Ego is pretty good in the mirror. I think it's really good in the mirror. I've not hit my good cards either. Like, I've not been hitting my sideboard cards. Not hitting my sideboard cards is a problem. I think they're going to call Deputy of Detention now. Oh wow, they're calling Hydroid Crisis. That surprises me. Kind of thought my deputies were better than Hydroid Crisis at the moment. Yes, give me a basic land. Thin my deck, friends. Oh, I'm looking for 2 particular cards in my last 20. That's not one of them. Sorry, I need to play this one first. I think taking out my Memorial to Genius was bad. That's awesome. I put 5 cards on the bottom I don't care about. 6 card on the bottom I don't care about. So the 2 cards I'm looking for are all in the next 14 cards. I don't know what they get back here. Like, I've looked at their graveyard, and they don't get back anything I particularly care about. I mean, they're going to get back a removal spell for our Krasis, but there's no way I can ever stop them from doing that without using my last Deputy on Thorn, and I don't think using my last Deputy on Thorn's good. Maybe I'm supposed to use that last Deputy on Karn, or on Thorn. It might have set up a 2-turn clock. I could have punted that turn. Not 100% sure. I definitely could have punted that turn. Oh, okay. They can get that back. So they can get their Krasis back. So I'm bad. But they can keep looping that with their Thorn, I guess. Or something. Okay, yeah, I'm just bad, I guess. It's reasonable to me that I'm just a bad Magic player, so. Should have kept that Autumn on top, too. If I'd kept that Autumn on top, I could have made different plays. The last card's not a land. That sucked. Them getting an extra point of life there makes me sad. Guess that's one of the things I need. I don't think I take field. I don't have enough more. I don't have enough more lands in my deck. Pretty sure I just take the blockers so they can't do the loopy stuff again. My only question was whether I was supposed to take that or whether I was supposed to save it for a Hydroid Crisis. It's kind of what I was confused about there. Saving it for a Crisis could have been a real thing. Hmm. I don't have enough mana to put this up to 5 or 6. So do I just blow it at 3, target this, and attack? Oh, I don't know. I don't really want to use this here. Still don't have enough mana. Kind of just want to put that in my hand for the following turn. But if I don't bounce one of those, I can't attack this turn. I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do. I think there's a good chance I was just supposed to ignore that. Yeah, I feel like I punted this game. So whatever, it's too late now. I can't take field that turn. I don't have enough mana. I'm one mana shy. I only had 6. And I couldn't use the Teferi and bounce without using the Immortal Sun. Not actually sure what I was supposed to do. I think I've just punted this game too far now to win. They just have too much card advantage left. And I don't have anything. Guess I could draw a deputy this turn. I think there's one left in my deck, but I'm pretty sure it's near the bottom. I don't know how many lands are left in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think there's one land in my deck. At this point, I kind of need to shuffle my deck, I guess. Apparently, I miscounted somewhere. It's one of the bad things I like about this, or dislike about this client compared to Modo. You can't just full screen stuff and count. So we have a deputy that might matter, and then we have an agent of treason or whatever that might matter. I needed to shuffle that one way or another, but I shouldn't have ever unlocked his Immortal Sun, I don't think. I think I should have just kept his Immortal Sun. Still lethal if we find the thing. Assuming they have nothing, obviously. They could easily have something. Hey, Chris. Thank you so much for the follow. If you come to see how badly I played this game, that I probably couldn't have lost had I played better. That's every game. Alright, well, we're dead. I'm confident that I punted that one turn pretty badly. Thank you so much, though. Guess we got a daily or something done. I don't know. Yeah, I've been trying to ignore it lately. I don't understand so much of it. I think people just need to try to be better humans. I don't understand why everybody has so much hate. It makes no sense to me. Like, it doesn't benefit your life at all to just constantly be mad. And if it's not one thing or another, I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the topics are worth talking about, but it seems like every day there's 3 more different Twitter argument bullet BS. I'm not into that. I try to enjoy my life. I don't want to sit there and be stressed and mad constantly about one thing or another. Eh, I'm not. I'm not very versed on that subject. I guess I'm supposed to ditch a land. JK, I was supposed to get rid of Scapeshift. Everybody's just so mad all the time right now. About everything. I have no idea. I was told it's not legal till next week. I've not checked into it myself because I didn't feel like crafting them. However, I noticed in the fandom tournament tomorrow it is legal, so I don't really know how that works. I don't know if you're able to just like make wild decks or whatever. I don't know how it works at all. I just saw that it was legal there. So it could be legal. I don't think I own any. So I don't even think I can check. Actually, I probably have opened some by accident. I guess I could check. Has to be a way for me to check, right? Well, phone's kind of going off. Our Kingdom for a time wipe. It's legal on MTGO though, for sure. That's about the same record I had in the MCQ. I think I went 1-2 or 2-2. I played this deck and got paired versus multiple Nexus decks and didn't play very well. I think there's a good chance I could have beat one of them that I lost to. But I could be wrong about that. I beat one of them though. I actually lost to a vampire deck. That's what beat me out or whatever. Hey, there's the time wipe I've been wanting. We can aggressively block now. EAS. Oh, definitely going to be using a time wipe. Best time wipe in a. I like how that's kind of just a dead card for them because of our time wipe. Guess they get to put something else on top if they want. I don't think anything else is attacking that I can see. Is that a good draw? Make sure you leave me 2 green untapped. Thank you. Time wipe's the greatest. They leave this on top, it doesn't do anything right now either. If they put something else on top, we have the knowledge of whether we need to Scapeshift or not. I've not actually looked at their graveyard. I don't know if they have a Golden Demise or something weird in it. They don't. Alright. I guess it just doesn't matter what they put on their library at all. Well, that card's not going to do much for you. Not much at all. So they're playing the green black deck with the Yarix. So the green black deck with the Yarix. I'm so eloquent with my words. What's the chances that they're going to have enough planeswalkers like Ashiok and stuff that I'm going to want to Decree? Whoops. Definitely didn't mean to put the veto in. I am not sure at all if they're going to have enough of that stuff. Anytime I bring time wipes in, I usually cut 1 Krasis. But I don't know what the other card I want to cut is. Probably a Scapeshift, just in case they have Unmoored Ego or something. Our opponent's a Mythic gamer. We're just D3. I feel so overwhelmed. Should have played more this season, but I've been addicted to a video game called Path to Exile. Like, I just play it non-stop. I have no time for anything else in my life. I do kind of want you, but also want to find a time lapse. We'll go ahead and do this now in case they have some kind of weirdo counter spell. I thought about it, Murph, but I was afraid my computer wouldn't be able to handle it during raids, and I didn't want to resub to normal WoW, finish up a level, and then test it on raids. I wanted to kind of know it would work before I did it, so I passed on it overall. Kind of want something of white mana. Nice. But I like WoW. I never played Classic. I started in BC, but I played from BC all the way up until Cataclysm, and then my guild broke apart, and I didn't really want to apply /exfer to another server, so that's the only reason I quit. I'd probably still be playing it today if it wasn't for that. Guess I can just block next turn. This is holding more damage back than it's getting from, or as much damage back as I'd be taking, rather. I said more, but I know Thundermo's been streaming it. I checked into his stream when he was around level 20. Everybody that I play with that played the old school, like the classic, tells me not to. They tell me I won't like it. This is always better to block this one. I don't really care if they use a removal spell here. That's a pretty good match for you, Murph, for sure. I keep hearing a fly, but I don't see it. Guess they have a counter spell. They're going to use it on that. Alright, no counter spell. Huh. Well, I didn't expect that. Alright, I'm just changing my plans now. I don't know what they could have, but they're not casting anything if they didn't have a counter spell. Like, I'm just imagining now that they have sweepers and or things like the Elder Spell, which is why I didn't cast the Teferi, but maybe that's super wrong. I'm confused about this game. Maybe our opponent's just super flooding. I'm not actually sure. Like every turn, their plays are making me change my mind. So maybe I just don't understand where the game is. We'll go ahead and bounce this too, just in case they are playing an Elder Spell or something. Which means I should have done that before I did the other, because who knows. We're looking at my graveyard now. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I have 10 mana? Uh, oh, messed that up by accident. Oh, that was silly of me. Wait, why'd they concede? I messed that up because in my mind I was trying to count how many lands I had and decide whether I wanted, and then I come up with 10, and I was trying to decide whether I wanted to leave 4 mana up or not, or if I wanted to leave 3 mana, and then I chose in my mind not to, and just clicked the wrong button for no reason whatsoever. Oh, I'm definitely not hitting Mythic for this season. I'm not even trying to. I'm just screwing around on stream. I have no go to play Mythic this season. In fact, I'm actually done for tonight too, but thank you. We'll open our pack, and then we're going to call it here for tonight. And then I'm going to go get some ice cream and play my other game. Which, there's like 2 days left in the season. I'm probably going to play less than 12 games, so definitely don't think I'm getting Mythic. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you so very much for the sub, Chris. And down with Twitter drama. Twitter drama sucks. People are hateful for no reason. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much.